What is up? If you're watching this, that means you got another day. Guys, I'm here in Huntington Beach, California in the Gearbox YouTube house. If you've ever wondered what one of those YouTube houses looks like, I'm gonna take you on the tour of this one today. But first, I need to explain like where I have been. Yeah, YouTube has been a little bit dormant lately. I had to move, I had to switch jobs, I had to get out of the Air Force. A lot happened in the last couple months, but don't worry. We're back to Wednesday and Sunday video uploads. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and let's jump right into this thing. You guys gotta see this place, it is sick. Okay, so first off, we have this room that's designed for filming. We got a GG Papasavis's 720S wheels. We got some Adams Polishes merch. Those guys still sponsor me. Huge shout out to them for keeping all of our cars clean. Also, speaking of sponsors, we got the Longtail Rally also sponsoring the channel. So make sure that you give them a follow as well. This is where I edit all my videos. Let's go start in my room first. What up, Hot Wheel collection? We got the Lego V6 boosted engine over there. This is what my room looks like. Ferraris, Toyo R888 side end table. By the way, if you want to do this, if you're a true car guy, just take two old wheels and take a 20-inch cut glass or whatever the diameter of your wheel is and pop it on top. It is that simple. Okay, enough of that. Some of my prior license plates. That was when I was had the Eagle Scout in the Air Force. Send it out in Utah. I had Harambe when I was in North Carolina. This is a Bible verse, and this one came from my friend Miles. All right, let's get downstairs and check it out. We have car parts literally everywhere. Nice painting of the whip. Ted 7 print up there. We got another Ferrari canvas over here. Toyo print coming in from Collette over here. Tires literally in the front door. Engine just chilling over in the corner, and we're actually gonna use this. These aren't just here for show. Our pool table. Over here in the kitchen, not a whole lot to see except for the turbo just casually chilling in the corner. Nate is using our living room as his personal storage facility, but that's okay because this stuff just looks cool. We got transmissions, headers, Shelby wheels, big meaty bead locks hanging out. Piles of car parts just continue to, I mean, they're literally everywhere. Look at this, there's like a motorcycle outside. This is where I work out. We got Drew's motorcycle here. We got ESR wheels just like randomly laying around. That entire bin is full of car parts for my Mustang. When we say we're car guys, we're taking it like to a whole other level. Like we have like almost no furniture. Pretty much 100% of our time and money go to cars and YouTube. So when you have like one of those dreams as a kid, you're like, okay, well, what if we all get together and just like, we don't do anything like start a family or get like a super stable job. We just go all in on cars. This is what it looks like. Let's check out the garage. Well, a little bit empty today. Normally there's something chilling right there. We got our quick jacks here so that we can work on the vehicles. We have car parts just literally stacked all over the place. What up, Taylor Swift? My Roush is parked here. Nate usually has a car parked here. And then Drew's Civic is over there. Another engine. Then we have two engines just chilling. How we figured out this parking situation, I'm gonna explain that in a second because that's the question that everybody asks. And you have essentially 11 cars, 3 people, and a 3-car garage and a driveway. You gotta figure out some kind of system on who can park where. So we got one of 2 jack stands there. This is my Adams Polishes detail cart. I'm a huge fan of that. That's how I keep this thing clean. Got all of my Adams stuff here and some oil and jack stands to maintain the vehicle. And then out front, we got Nate's GT500, the classic. We're about to take that out for a spin. The McLaren, the 3-valve, and the Supra. Now, all the cars are all the cars here?
Drew's Mustang, the 3-valve.
Drew's Mustang is missing. Okay, so we technically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 vehicles total. 8 vehicles all in all, not counting that Explorer that you sometimes bring. And then I think Drew has a minivan that he sometimes access to and his motorcycle if you count that. Most of the vehicles here are Drew's. I only have one. I'd like to add another one soon. And how we did the garage setup is I get this spot, Nate gets this spot, and then Drew gets this spot. No other car can fit here, and this is also most easily stolen, so we don't want it on the street. Not that we're in a bad neighborhood. Nate usually parks his classic inside here, except we're about to take for a spin, and then he parks in tandem with his GT500. I don't have a second car yet, so I get this space open so I can just roll right out whenever I need to leave. Drew keeps his McLaren in tandem with the Civic over there, and then his girl and his other cars just take street parking. Now, since we live in a gated neighborhood, it's no problem to basically fill up our entire streets with our cars. Now we have friends over. It's a whole other thing. If you go to my TikTok, I love to upload the parking situation videos where I talk about how we play Jenga and fit. Is Jenga the right game? No. Tetris. How we play Tetris to fit all the cars in here because it's always a mess when we have like Estefan or Noah or somebody come over and then we got 3 or 4 other cars to try to handle. Sometimes we put them outside in the neighborhood. Sometimes it gets a little crazy. It's a lot of fun when all the cars are starting up and moving around. The next most asked question is how do our neighbors feel about all of these cars being here because I mean, you can look at them and tell nothing here is quiet. It's pretty much a unanimous vote from all of our neighbors that they like cars. In fact, they love cars. Some of them have even admitted to running up to their windows just to see which car is cold starting and watch it roll off. So we got very lucky that literally on all sides of our house, our neighbors, they're not necessarily like car guys, but they're very into cars. They've been over here. We let them start them up. We let them rev them. We let them experience it. So it's kind of that shared passion. The neighbor situation is a golden one. And it also helps that we have just enough parking to park everything. I think at this point, the only car that could be added to the driveway without causing a problem is one for me. So I guess the next question is, what kind of car should I add to the channel? Because I'm kind of in the market for one. I'm debating if I should, I could go and get a car like right now. I could go get something decent, something cool and fun that's different than a Mustang, or I can hold and try to make the jump straight from Mustang to supercar, which is what I'm leaning towards, but that could mean waiting a lot longer for a car because the market is so high right now. Okay, enough about that. That's basically the YouTube house. Nate needs to go get some new tires.
But I want to throw some water at it and see if that will break it loose, because I know once when it starts going, it'll start going.
RIP transmission.
For real, I think my transmission is completely out, but it doesn't really matter.
Swapping everything anyway.
Swapping everything anyway. So.
By the way, if you are a car guy, this one's for sale. Maybe I should buy it and just put it right here. Just go like right there. Supercar or classic? In the comments, I'm curious, which direction should Nate go? I'm kind of in the same boat where it's like right now I could go to get classic like immediately and we could do a build. Do I go that route or do I make the jump to supercar? And honestly, like I would love to mob up and down PCH in a classic, but at the same time, doors that go up are very, very attractive to me right now. I can't get over the amount of tools and stuff. I need to address this. We have tools everywhere all the time. We use each other's tools. People leave them out all over the place. Like it's nothing is ever clean. It's reasonable, but it's not out of control. But that's just like part of the territory of like the entire house being car guys. It's just, there's just oil and nonsense everywhere. We literally like have car parts on the kitchen counters all the time. I'll walk in the door and sometimes can't even open the front door because there's just stacks of tires just on the other side of it. Our UPS guys even like, thank God nobody ordered a transmission today because this poor guy has to carry our car parts in when we order them. All right, let's get over to OTS Tire, which by the way, shameless plug, are the guys that hook up the R888s on my Mustang literally always. I will never run anything that's not an R888. I'll never run anything that's not Toyo, and I'm not gonna get it from anybody that is an OTS. Also, shout out to ESR for the brand new sick looking wheels. Okay, I gotta talk about Drew and Nate as roommates, because I'm sure you guys see them all the time online, but it's like, what are they like in real life, day to day? I'm gonna start with Drew. First of all, Drew's still asleep. What time is it? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My man's gets up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then he'll start shooting videos, or he'll usually start working on a car. He has like friends come over and help him out, or he'll just play video games, and then he's up to like, I don't know, 4 or something.
When I'm going to work at 5 a.m., he responds to texts. I'm just like, and that's when his girl goes to work too. So.
Yeah, so he's up really late. He likes to listen to Shark Tank and play some kind of shooter video game on like max volume till like 5 a.m. And then yeah, his girl's car is super loud. That green 3-valve is super loud on the cold starts in the morning. He eats cheese pizza. He loves everything with cheese. It's like an all cheese diet. Cheese pizza, cheese pasta, macaroni and cheese balls, Cheetos. That's like the Drew specialty. When you look at even like our kitchen setup, I got Nate hooked on Trader Joe's now. Drew is like, it's straight ho-hos, cupcakes, popcorn, and cheese pizza. Drew, Nate, and Alma. Alma lives with us too. Alma is Drew's girl. All 3 super chill roommates. I've had a lot of roommates moving around a lot in the Air Force, and these guys are super low maintenance, all 3 of them, and it's fun to be around other car people. So like, if you, man, you need to chill. If you have like, you know, a broken car part or something, you're not on your own, you're not on YouTube, you can ask your roommates. They're right there. Odds are somebody in the house knows how to solve a problem. We have a group chat with each other, so we'll text like, hey, how do I fix this injector? How do I plug this oil leak? Does anybody know if I can use this oil instead of that oil? What's the best gas? Where's the closest E85? Like, everybody has the answers. Nate as a roommate, the lowest maintenance roommate I think I've ever had. Super organized, very predictable sleep schedule. It's half the time it's almost like he's not there, but he also is super easy to hang out with. That's why I'm like going in with him to get the tires now. Super on top of the ball when it comes to trends with TikToks and YouTube, and he's always asking like, hey, have you tried this? All right, let's get to OTS now. All right, we made it to OTS, guys. This is the place that I go to for like literally all my Toyos. This is my Toyo plug. We'll see if we can do a burnout. Oh, this thing turns so many heads. Literally everyone in the freeway is waving at him. go.
You can do a burnout.
You did it, you did it. Well, we weren't sure if he was gonna be able to do it, but I think you could tell by the morning fog behind me that he pulled it off. That's a successful burnout, my friend. Dumping out the smoke. Good gracious. Let's hear it. Oh. Chee!
You might be stuck.
Maybe I should get a supercar instead of a classic. All right, we in business. Oh, that did not sound good, yo. Bonus section of the vlog. I just had to push this down the street. It's done.
It's done for.
It's done. All right.
Let me call the tow
We
truck.
should engine swap it.
I know.
Completely locked up. That's as far as we got. We just had to push it all the way down there. And then over this hill. And then the diff locked. And it won't even roll in neutral anymore. Now cut to my ending sequence before this thing died. This is typical Gearbox house shenanigans. This is what we do. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, guys, and we'll have plenty more Gearbox content for you in the future because we're not going anywhere. Remember, I'm uploading videos twice a week, every Wednesday and every Sunday. You can count on it. I'm back, baby. I'm in the market for a new car. We'll see what we should get soon. What's coming up with me and my new job, which is going to be very car related. I'll catch you guys at the next episode. Peace. Hope we make it home.
To you just to get through the night with you. Hope that's alright. No, you lie to me. It's only right.